Hi friends, it's Nina the Paparazzi, and today we're following in the footsteps of the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. We are in beautiful Inverness, Florida, where Elvis filmed parts of the 1962 movie Follow That Dream. We'll be visiting the historic courthouse where the courtroom scenes were filmed, the Valerie Theater where Elvis watched the daily film footage. So if you're an Elvis fan or just love discovering hidden gems, come along with us. Let's go follow that dream. So here we are at the beautiful courthouse. And this is where the courtroom scenes were filmed inside. The courtroom has been restored. They used the stills from the Follow That Dream movie because they were the best surviving record of the original interior. There's little stores all around the courthouse. Very cute area, quaint. And here's my wonderful husband. He's found a bench under the shade like he normally does. Hey honey.
Hey.
You ready to see some Elvis scenes today?
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna walk into the courthouse, see what we can see. There's the stairs to go up. And I believe that's where the courtroom is, upstairs. Thanks for visiting. Please sign our guest book. So here are some of the things that they sell in the gift shop.
We have a new slate of concerts beginning in September. You'll see we've got cutouts upstairs, and you can have your picture made with Elvis.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we have more pictures, a few more. 1961, this week of mid-July, he was here, and it was the last 14 minutes of the film had to do with the courtroom and them going to court. So they filmed that upstairs, and it took them about a week to do those 14 minutes. And
Wow.
he wore a tweed jacket. Can you imagine wearing tweed?
And this hot.
And this was not air conditioned.
Oh my
There
goodness.
was no air conditioning. It was all natural, windows open and that sort of thing.
Wow.
And if you go upstairs, you'll see the windows they're high up, and you know, I can't imagine. But anyway, he went through 6 shirts a day.
Wow.
and there was one of the mothers, one of the high school students would wash and starch those shirts and get them and iron them and get them ready for him to use the next day.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it was just about a week that he was here in Inverness. Now, they were in Levy County, just over the bridge from Crystal River, and that was Follow That Dream Parkway. It goes out to the bridge where they filmed the place where they wanted to homestead, the beach and all that. They brought in all kinds of sand, and so they made that. But then the bank scenes they filmed in Crystal River and Ocala. maybe a couple of scenes in Tampa, but and then here. So
Very good. Excellent. So we're going to go into the museum store now. And I see some Elvis things over there.
yeah, this was a lady I was maybe unexpected.
And there he is. Oh.
Hi, were you the lady that called?
I am. I'm looking for that 1949 PTA cookbook.
That's right here.
Need 4 of them.
You need 4?
Yes, ma'am.
451. It looks like a 7. Are you a historical society member? Put it in there. One of our city commissioners, Daddy, was the police chief. We had our own police department at the time, and he was police chief. Well, he and Elvis and several others got up a kind of a run-in poker game that lasted that week. And so they would play for pennies, you know. And so, and it just kept going when they weren't busy. So toward the end of the time that Elvis would be leaving, he told the police chief, he says, "You take the money," he says. And the police chief says, "Well, I can't take the money." He says, I'm on city time." And so Elvis said, "Okay." So the police chief went on about his business, and in the meantime, Elvis put this money in the sheriff's patrol car. So when he found it, he didn't keep it. He donated it to either a church or a local organization, but he was an honest man. He didn't keep it. But I thought that was that's one of the little things that when Elvis was here, you know, everybody liked him, and so he played poker and had tea with the sheriff's secretaries. So that's one of the reasons everybody thought he was such a nice guy. And
Yes.
he was
Everyone
well
says
thought
that.
of.
Oh. Thank you. And this is Miss Cynthia King, and she's a volunteer here at the museum. Thank you, Miss Cynthia.
You're welcome. We're showing Follow That Dream. July 23rd, so coming up.
Oh, next week.
Yeah.
Oh, my
at
goodness.
7. And when we showed it last year, he had some funny lines. He really was rather, and he would just, you know, and I thought they were really funny. And there was no giggles or no laughs, and I thought, well, that's strange.
And Miss Cynthia, they show that movie, they show it every year here?
No.
No.
This is just this last 2 years. We've gotten a special deal on five films that have been filmed in Florida, and this year we did one of Marjorie Kennan Rawlings' short stories called Gal Young'un, and then one Tarzan movies, and then we did The Dolphin Tale that was filmed in Clearwater.
Yes.
And then just a week or so ago, we did Flight of the Navigator, which was a science fiction. And then on July 23rd, we're doing Follow That Dream. Last year, we did A Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, wow.
That was filmed in Homosassa and one of the other, Defuniak Springs, maybe a little north of here.
Okay.
So we had several, and then just different ones. We get a special deal and are able to do that. And
Nice.
so we provide popcorn and soft drinks and a couple hours of Florida movies.
And the admission fee is
These are free.
free.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it's a different, something to do on these slow summer evenings. You know?
Sure. Yeah.
And it's so hot, you just come, it's cool down here, so.
Yeah.
So
For
it's
sure.
it's a good deal.
Oh,
It's a
very
deal.
good.
So it was on that end. So, but I don't know about this book. I have heard about this book a good bit,
Yeah.
but it hasn't come in.
Okay. Maybe I'll look it up on the internet and see what it says.
I think that's why the movies that we're showing have been rather popular. Because the movie was made, they renovated the courtroom, they brought it into the 60s, and they tore out all the wood. The judge's bench, the railings, all of that came out. And they paneled it and made it look like a 1960s. So when they began renovation on this building around 2000, and they got up there, they did not have any pictures of its original state. So Elvis's movie was the only thing that they had as a reference. So they had to get permission from MGM and United Artists to use the still photos from the movie that showed these architectural features. And so that was how they were able to put it back together. So they had local people do the railings, the newel posts, the judge's bench. The only original item up there are the jurors' chairs.
Really?
Yes.
Original.
Yeah, because when they began work and they pulled all this paneling down, here's the balcony, and a lot of people didn't even know the balcony was there.
Wow.
Because from sometime after, and I don't really remember, I don't know when they began to renovate it to a 1960s courtroom, but you got to figure that it was still till 2000, no, 1990. So 25 years or so it was that way. So a lot of people didn't know there was a balcony there.
Wow.
But it's uncovered now, and you can see it. We don't use it. The railing is not really secure,
Oh.
so we have lighting up there, but
Okay.
we don't allow people to sit up there.
Right. Wow.
But yeah, so it is put back to the way it was when Elvis was here.
Awesome. Very good.
Because of his movie, they were able to do that.
I'm so happy.
So, Follow That Dream means a little bit more to us than just Elvis.
Yes.
being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think with that, I'll go upstairs and see.
Yeah, go up and see for yourself.
Okay.
Think
Thank
you'll
you.
enjoy it. And sit down at a table and just enjoy the vibe.
Okay. Will do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. He might sing you a song.
Oh,
You never
my.
can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't let him leave the building.
Oh, no. Elvis has never
Elvis
left the
has
building.
Not left the building.
No. Thank you, Miss Cynthia.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so glad y'all came in.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
be closing up the gift shop
Okay.
while y'all are up there.
Okay, so let's go upstairs. These beautiful marble stairs. Wow. Okay. There's people up here. Hi.
Visiting, you work here.
Visiting, yes.
Oh, this is Old
There's Elvis. How beautiful this is.
Yeah, your point is?
Can you imagine if somebody from like the sixties came, like if they could go to the future from the sixties, now they'd be like, what is these people?
Yeah.
It's insane, there's other confident persons.
Incompetent, retarded, that's what we call
Yeah, in fact, I have to think really hard about what to say, if I don't say that.
politically correct.
Yeah, I have to think hard about
Like,
that.
I'm trying to
Mentally challenged, and
I'm
I'll
trying to
like,
be politically correct here. I think you're making it really hard.
it's like, every now and then I come across somebody who look like the other person. Hey, what did you just do? That was retarded.
It's like when I first got laughing,
We used to say that to each other all the time.
yeah.
Kids.
I feel like today, yeah, I feel like kids that are in their twenties have never heard that.
Madeline would love this. Madeline would love this. You should take a picture for Madeline of these books. Maybe she sees them all the time, maybe it would be interesting, but 1968 court cases. Meeting and practice forums. This is American jurisprudence. Assault and battery. Attachment. Bankruptcy has its own.
And there's the balcony that Miss Cynthia was telling us about. And these are the chairs that the jurors sat in, and Miss Cynthia said these are original. These were here when Elvis was here. Here's some filming scenes. Here's the judge's bench. And the movie scene where Elvis approached the judge's bench. A few more movie scenes. Check out these law books. Southern Reporter for Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, and Mississippi. This is a view of the courthouse from the judge's bench. A brief history of the Old Courthouse. So in May 1911, the Citrus County Board of County Commissioners passed a resolution to build a new, fireproof, modern courthouse to accommodate the incredible growth in the county caused by the booming phosphate industry. And in the summer of 1912, the construction of the courthouse began. It was designed by architect Willis R. Bickers and built by the Reed Parker Construction Company. And then on June 2nd, 1913, the courthouse was ready, exactly 26 years to the day from when Citrus County was officially formed. And then in August 1913, electricity was brought to Inverness. The Inverness Power Company supplied all the fixtures and labor to update the courthouse and nearby county jail to electric power at cost. In April 1916, although built to be fireproof, a fire broke out. Unfortunately, damage was minor and mainly affected the windows trimmed with pine. In 1927, electric cast iron street lamps were installed, replacing the gas lamps on the square around the courthouse. It is likely that this improvement was done to entice northern buyers to settle in the area during Florida's land boom in the 1920s. In 1946, it was decided a basement would be added to the courthouse for additional storage space. It took a year to finish the basement addition. It was also used as a civil defense shelter during the height of the Cold War. In 1952, the courthouse clock, previously powered by a weigh and pulley system, was updated to run with an electric motor. And in 1961, the final scenes of Elvis Presley's film, Follow That Dream, were filmed in the upstairs courtroom of the courthouse where we are right now. Other scenes were filmed in Inverness, Crystal City, Inglis, and Ocala. And then in the mid-1960s, central air conditioning was installed for the first time. Many major changes were made to modernize and accommodate a growing population. The courtroom was entirely changed during this period, as pictured to the left. In 1979, a new larger courthouse with a utilitarian design was constructed, a block from the historic courthouse. And then in 1992, the 1912 courthouse was added to the National Register of Historic Places, and the restoration process began. And lastly, in 2000, the restored Citrus County Courthouse officially opened as the Old Courthouse Heritage Museum to share our local history with residents and visitors. Here's the ladies' room. I've got to show you something really interesting. There's a fireplace. How cool is that? Okay, so we're leaving the courthouse, going back downstairs. Here we are exiting the courthouse. And Hector's out there waiting for me. It's starting to get cloudy outside. Hope it doesn't rain, honey.
It's raining now.
Oh, it is?
Something down
Oh. And this is the Valerie Theater, directly across the street from the courthouse at Courthouse Square. And here is where Elvis often came to watch the day's filmed scenes with the cast and the crew. Hi, Turtle. Turtles. So if you enjoyed today's adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another hidden Florida gem. Until next time, this is Nina the Paparazzi reminding you, because everyone deserves the spotlight. See you in the next adventure.